Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. In today's video I'm going to be testing and reviewing probably two of the most recommended dry shampoos to me, and these are the OUAI dry shampoo as well as the Living Proof one. When I said that I was on the hunt for a dry shampoo that wasn't thick, I don't really like the texture of ones like Batiste or just really affordable ones. I just don't find work for me or my hair, and these two came as the most recommended kind of more expensive version, so I'm really excited to try them out. I'm going to do one half of my head with one and the other side with the other, just to compare the texture on my hair as it is and just see which one I prefer, I suppose. I got the OUAI one from ASOS and I ordered the Living Proof one from Look Fantastic, both of which I got in some kind of sale because they were part of a gift pack. So I got the ASOS one as part of my Black Friday kind of haul, which I did a video on. And then I also got the Living Proof one in the January sales, both of which are the same size, both of which came with a little travel one. So come the holidays next year, if these aren't available as they are, I'll leave them both linked down below. But if they're not available in the gift set versions that come with the travel size, you can just get them ordinarily. But I'm really excited to try them because they have come so highly recommended, and I'm really excited to see which one I'm going to prefer. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So before I try them out, I'm just going to talk you through what each product claims to do. So the OUAI Super Dry Shampoo says that time of the week again, the super absorbent dry shampoo uses volcanic minerals and rice starch to soak up your heaviest oil flow. Plus our fresh Melrose Place scent and easy applicator delivers easy hair for when you've got that not so fresh feeling. Directions for use: shake can like you have raging PMS, spray on dry hair 10 to 12 inches from roots. FYI, the blast is as powerful as your chocolate cravings. Rub powder into scalp and it will absorb and disappear. Use between blowouts or when oil and impurities cramp your style. So that's the OUAI one. And the Living Proof one really intrigues me because this also claims to clean hair, not just disguise oils. So I was really interested to try this one as well. This one says, this dry shampoo actually cleans hair. How? Fast acting powders soak up not only oil but also sweat and odour. Then our patented molecule allows for easy removal so hair looks, feels and smells cleaner. Go longer between washing. How long can you go? Use: shake can extremely well for maximum cleaning results. Hold can 15 to 25 centimeters away from dry hair. Section thoroughly and apply product in a sweeping motion to dirty, oily areas. Wait 30 seconds for the powder to activate and cleanse, then remove by massaging and shaking at root with fingers or brush hair. Apply more if needed. Make sure to shake again, style as desired. So they sound very, very similar, but I'm so excited. So I'm just going to make sure that my hair is parted pretty much in the middle. It typically is, but it kind of starts to shift this side a little bit more. So just to do a fair test, I'm just going to divide my hair. My hair isn't particularly oily at the moment, but I don't find my hair gets to the same greasy level until I'm on like day 5 hair. So I thought I'd just test it today, and we can see there is like a little bit of oil, but it's not really detectable, to be honest, in terms of on the camera. I can feel it, so I thought that I would try them out. First up, I'm going to start with the OUAI one. Give it a shake as it said. I don't know if it's weird to get this excited about dry shampoo, but I have just been on the hunt for so long. The nozzle of this one looks like this, I guess pretty standard. Don't know what the Living Proof one looks like. As I expected, really. This one kind of just looks more like a deodorant can, a very kind of basic one, whereas this one is styled a little bit differently. But overall, they do look very, very similar in terms of application. And these are, this one is 198 ml and this one is 127. Slightly less product in the OUAI one. I'm going to apply this to this side. So I just want to make sure that that half is covered. Oh, you know what? That's really thin on my hair. I can't really detect it at all because the Batiste one, when I put it on and it's just so thick and chalky, I hate that texture so much. But this one is really light. Although the only thing I'm thinking is that I might have to use a bit more because it's done that section, but then I'm going to have to work it down. Whereas with the Batiste one, I kind of just spray it really liberally and massaging my scalp, and it seems to do it. I don't use much product. Whereas this one, I think I'm going to have to just go in a little bit more. Oh, can you see that? So it does give a bit of a white cast where I've applied the product. I'm just going to leave it for a couple of seconds, and then I'm just going to massage that in. It's definitely giving me volume as well, which if you are looking to style your hair, and again you just don't like the Batiste ones, this is giving me really good volume, and that white cast is completely gone as well. So I think even if you have darker hair, this isn't going to impact it, because if it is that thinner formula, it's not leaving it as heavily on your hair, and it is much easier to kind of rub in. I kind of use my nails in a way to like massage it in and just make sure I really get it in, but I'm not getting that residue on my fingers like I typically do. But that's really nice. And in terms of volume, I've achieved so much more volume on this side just by applying that, which I think is amazing, especially for someone like me that has very flat hair. I like to use dry shampoo when I style my hair to give it a bit of volume and a bit of just oomph, but because I don't like the texture of the dry shampoos I've used already, I don't tend to use that. Whereas now I think that this is definitely going to be something that I start doing a little bit more, because that has made such a big difference in terms of that volume. And it's not crazy, I could probably keep going like this and like build it up a little bit, but in terms of just having massaged it in, it is really noticeable. But I like that. That feels really thin on my hair, and it's like almost undetectable. I know it's in there because I've just applied it, but again, with those cheaper ones, when you run your hair through, it kind of has a thickness and it almost sets your hair in place. Whereas that one has done a really good job. Now let's try the Living Proof one. Again, I'm going to apply it in the same way. Take my jumper. Ooh. Scent wise, they both smell really nice. I think I prefer the Living Proof one for scent. Again, that has left a bit of a white cast on my hair. Just going to massage that in. Oh, that smells, it's starting to smell a bit herbally actually. I still like it though. I don't mind fragrance in my products because I'm not like too affected by it. But if you don't like fragrance, both of these products do have a fragrant element to them for them to smell nice. So I'm not sure, I think you'll prefer the OUAI one. If you're not that fond of fragrance, you'll definitely prefer the OUAI one, because this Living Proof one definitely, like, I can still smell it because I've just applied it. It's really, really strong, whereas the OUAI one is a bit more kind of fresh. But that Living Proof one, I feel like has actually worked a bit deeper into my hair. And I think generally the way that my hair feels, they're very similar, but I do think I prefer the Living Proof side, just because I feel like that's just done such a good job. I can't feel any kind of oils on my hair. I feel like that has done a really good job in terms of distributing as well. I don't feel like I need to actually add too much more under there. I will do just because I did on the other side, but I don't actually feel like I really need it. Oh, that smell, it smells really familiar, but I've never used that before, so I don't know what it reminds me of. And then I'm just going to make sure both sides. Okay, side by side comparison, they look very, very similar. I think that if you're just looking for a really good dry shampoo, either one would be a really great choice. For me personally, based on my preference, I definitely think I prefer the Living Proof side. I feel like there is literally no residue in my hair. I can't feel any product. The OUAI one, it's really thin still, but I still feel like I can feel something. It's a very, very light texture, both are, but I feel like the Living Proof one has kind of just dissolved into my hair, whereas the OUAI one feels slightly different. So I wanted to do this side by side because I feel like this is the easiest way to detect any differences. And what I like about the Living Proof one is that it claims to actually clean your hair and also combat the oils and the sweat as well. So come the summer, when I typically use dry shampoo a lot more, I feel like that's really going to come into play in terms of those benefits. but to be honest, both of which are ones I really like. Like, I wouldn't be mad with either of these, and I'm definitely going to be getting rid of the other dry shampoos I have, because I feel like between these two I'm really happy with how it's kind of come out, and I don't have that, honestly, that chalky texture from dry shampoo. You'll know what I mean. If you've used a really cheap dry shampoo, you can feel it, and that feeling there makes me feel genuinely really sick. So I've been on the hunt for a new dry shampoo, and both of these are a really great shout. So I think if you are basically looking for a new dry shampoo, one of which is a little bit cheaper than the other, they're very comparable. I personally would recommend the Living Proof one over the OUAI one, just because I prefer the way that that's actually got in my hair. I prefer what it claims to do in terms of helping my hair and really going to help stretch those hair wash days if I don't really want to wash my hair or just want to make it last a couple more days. I feel like the Living Proof one, you could probably layer up a little bit too before you start getting that thickness that I really don't like. So yeah, I definitely like both of them, but I would say, based on first impressions, that the Living Proof one is definitely going to be my like go-to, and probably the one that I'm going to stick to using kind of going forward. And when it comes to finishing them both up, I'll probably continue to buy the Living Proof one, but of course I'll keep letting you guys know if that opinion changes at all, because I'm constantly trying out different products and my opinions do often change. And so I always let you guys know on Instagram, or if I do my empties videos and I have used up a dry shampoo, then I'll let you know my opinions if they have altered. But all in all, that is my comparison between the two. I would say go Living Proof if you can. If you can't get it on some kind of offer or deal, it can be quite pricey, so if not, do look into see if you can get the OUAI one any cheaper. But that's my verdict. I really hope that that's helped anyone debating which one of these two to get. I would love to know which dry shampoo is your favourite. Let me know down below in the comments below. And that all said and done, if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.